Europe, often seen as a beacon of stability and prosperity, has not been immune to the rapid changes and challenges of recent times. The year 2024 has seen several European nations face unprecedented crises, ranging from economic downturns to political instability, social unrest, and environmental catastrophes. These challenges are testing the resilience of even the most robust countries and casting a shadow over Europe's future. Here we take a closer look at the top 10 fastest collapsing European countries in 2024 and analyze the key factors contributing to their struggles. 1. Germany. Once regarded as the powerhouse of Europe, Germany is grappling with a range of crises in 2024. The prolonged energy crisis stemming from geopolitical tensions has severely impacted its industrial sector, leading to widespread job losses. Public discontent has surged, driven by inflation and a housing crisis in major cities like Berlin and Munich. Additionally, political polarization is at an all-time high, with far-right and far-left parties gaining traction, leaving the government struggling to maintain stability. The ripple effects of these issues have tarnished Germany's reputation as Europe's anchor of stability. Furthermore, challenges in transitioning to renewable energy have delayed critical infrastructure projects, compounding the nation's woes. 2. Netherlands. The Netherlands is facing a perfect storm of challenges. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events have exposed the vulnerabilities of its extensive water management systems. The agricultural sector, which is vital to the economy, has suffered immensely due to stringent EU environmental policies and ongoing farmer protests. Meanwhile, political scandals and public outcry over housing shortages and immigration policies have further eroded trust in the government. The economic repercussions of these crises have left the Dutch economy teetering on the edge. Additionally, urban centers like Amsterdam are grappling with rising crime rates, adding another layer of complexity to the country's struggles. 3. Ireland. Ireland's meteoric rise as a tech hub has been met with an equally rapid decline in 2024. The global tech downturn has led to mass layoffs in the sector, impacting thousands of families. Skyrocketing housing prices and a growing homelessness crisis have ignited widespread protests across cities like Dublin and Cork. Additionally, Ireland's healthcare system is under immense strain, unable to cope with the growing demand. Political instability, fueled by debates over EU relations and corporate taxation, has only worsened the situation. The collapse of several prominent startups has further eroded investor confidence, casting doubts on Ireland's long-term economic stability. 4. Belgium. Belgium's deeply entrenched linguistic and regional divisions have reached a boiling point in 2024. The ongoing feud between Flemish and Walloon regions has led to a paralyzed government, unable to enact critical reforms. Economic stagnation and rising unemployment have exacerbated social tensions. Brussels, the heart of the European Union, has witnessed increasing anti-EU sentiment, casting doubt on Belgium's role as a unifying force in Europe. The country's political dysfunction has made it a symbol of broader European fragmentation. The rise of separatist movements in both regions has further deepened the divide, making reconciliation seem increasingly unlikely. 5. United Kingdom. 4 years after officially leaving the EU, the United Kingdom continues to face severe repercussions. Economic instability, marked by high inflation and sluggish growth, has fueled widespread dissatisfaction. Scotland's renewed push for independence has added another layer of uncertainty, threatening the unity of the kingdom. Meanwhile, strikes across key sectors like healthcare and transportation have disrupted daily life. The UK's inability to secure favorable trade agreements post-Brexit has further deepened its woes, making 2024 a year of reckoning. Additionally, rising tensions in Northern Ireland over border policies have reignited fears of sectarian violence. 6. Portugal. Portugal's tourism-dependent economy has struggled to recover from global disruptions. The soaring cost of living and stagnant wages have triggered mass protests, with citizens demanding urgent reforms. Climate change has worsened wildfires and droughts, devastating rural communities and agricultural output. Political scandals and corruption allegations have eroded trust in leadership, leaving the government in a precarious position. The combination of economic and environmental challenges has made Portugal's collapse a stark reminder of Europe's vulnerabilities. Coastal cities like Lisbon are also contending with rising sea levels, threatening vital infrastructure and heritage sites. 7. France. France, a nation with a rich history history of revolution finds itself at a crossroads in 2024. The Yellow Vest movement has resurged, fueled by high inflation, pension reforms, and increasing inequality. Strikes and protests have brought cities like Paris and Marseille to a standstill, further denting the economy. Additionally, tensions over immigration and security have polarized the public, with far-right parties gaining momentum. France's role as a European leader has been called into question, as internal chaos threatens to overshadow its global ambitions. The collapse of several key industries has only added to the economic malaise. 8. Italy. Italy's perennial struggles with debt and political instability have reached new heights in 2024. The government's inability to implement meaningful reforms has led to a stagnating economy and rising unemployment. Southern regions, already plagued by poverty, have seen a surge in organized crime and emigration. Climate change has intensified flooding in Venice and other coastal areas, adding to the nation's woes. Italy's fragile coalition government teeters on the brink, unable to address the mounting crises effectively. Furthermore, delays in EU funding allocations have hampered recovery efforts, leaving the nation increasingly isolated. 9. Sweden. Sweden's reputation as a model of social democracy has taken a hit in 2024. A spike in gang violence and organized crime has shaken public confidence in the justice system. Immigration policies remain a divisive issue, with rising anti-immigrant sentiment fueling political extremism. The healthcare system is under strain, struggling to meet the needs of a growing and aging population. Economic challenges, including a housing crisis and declining exports, have further compounded the nation's troubles. Meanwhile, debates over NATO membership have deepened political rifts, leaving Sweden at a critical juncture. 10. Greece. Greece's decade-long recovery from its financial crisis has suffered a major setback in 2024. The tourism sector, a cornerstone of its economy, has been severely impacted by global economic uncertainties. Rising energy costs and inflation have pushed many households to the brink. Political corruption and inefficiency have reignited public anger, leading to protests in Athens and Thessaloniki. Meanwhile, the country's reliance on external aid has left it vulnerable to shifting international priorities, making its future uncertain. The collapse of key infrastructure projects has further weakened Greece's ability to attract foreign investment. The rapid collapse of these European countries in 2024 highlights the interconnected nature of global challenges. Economic instability, political dysfunction, environmental crises, and social unrest are not confined to any single nation, but resonate across borders. These struggles serve as a stark reminder of the need for resilience, reform, and unity in an increasingly unpredictable world. Europe, now more than ever, must confront these issues head-on to preserve its stability and legacy. Collaborative efforts, both within nations and across the continent, are essential to navigating this turbulent era.